A lot of Filipinos do not have a problem with relationship. Pero meron silang problema sa desire. And this is your lifestyle coach, Mark. Let's talk about desire. Let's do this.
Desire does not like foregone conclusion. It doesn't like to go where it's already been a bunch of times. It likes to know that it is exploring, discovering something new. Therefore, the central question of desire has always been, and philosophers have grappled this for centuries, can we want what we already have?
Ngayon, maraming tao yung hindi makatanggap doon sa ganong klaseng tanong. Kaya imbis na sagutin nila yung tanong na yon, what they do is they come up with silly catchphrases or silly values that would go against it. Kasi nga, hindi nila matanggap yung katotohanan at masasaktan yung ego nila dahil nare-realize nila hindi pala sila ganun ka-special. Nawawala yung mark of specialness nila because nagsasawa din pala yung partner mo. Pero yan yung ayaw nilang aminin sa mga sarili nila dahil nga kailangan lang namin ipakita yung magandang side, yung totoo, yung maganda, yung nakakakilig. Tapos yung matindi doon, sasabihin pa nila na hindi ako katulad ng ibang tao dyan. Loyal, honest ako. It's like they are saying na wala sa nature nila yung maumay sa isang bagay. Isang pagkain, isang event, isang tao, so on and so forth. Magpapaka-white knight sila doon sa ganung bagay para maka-attract sila ng partner na after 10 or so years, doon lalabas yung umay. And you know what? Hindi pa rin nila aaminin sa mga sarili nila yon. What they'll do is magtra-transform ito, tong pagkaumay na to, not through direct actions, confrontations, but doon sa mga subtle actions like madalas nang uminit ulo mo sa kanya, medyo bawas na yung loving, yung mga sex, tapos ang bilis mairita. Yung ganong signs, yung magsasabi na there is something wrong dito sa relationship. Pero hindi namin malaman ano yung eksaktong mali. Kaya hindi nila ma-pinpoint is that, well, again, unang-una, ayaw nilang tanggapin that they do not have a relationship problem but they do have a desire problem. Nahihirapan silang gustuhin yung mga partner nila because yung modern couple ngayon, yun yung mga nakatutok na kala mo CCTV. Ultimo natutulog sila. Pucha, nakabukas yung phone, nagbi-video call, di ba? Kahit nag-work, nagra-rides, so on and so forth, lahat literal nakabantay yung partner nila. And, well, dahil doon sa availability na yon, imbis na ma-miss nung partner nila, yung partner nila, para maikwento yung experience nila. Alam mo yung, bakit pa ako magkukwento? Andito na tong taon to eh. Diba? Andyan na, nakasut-sut na sa bawat gawin ko, sabihin ko, kausapin ko, topic ko. Diba? Hanggang sa mapuno na lang kayo sa isa't isa. Well, of course, hindi nyo naaalamin kung ano yung dahilan, ano yung nangyari, ano yung root cause, because para sa inyo, simple lang ang mga bagay-bagay. Diba? Hindi nyo naaalamin kung bakit nila ginawa yung mga bagay na ginawa nila that lead to the destruction of your relationship. Now, ang hirap ungkatin ng isang problema sa desire. Kasi unang-una, our desire contains multitudes of spectrum. Andyan na yung ranging from kabuti-butihan hanggang sa kasulok-sulukan, kadilim-diliman ng ating mga desire. And the problem with that is every time that we talk about our desires with our partner, most of the time, pinagagalitan tayo. Ang ending, hindi natin maipakita sa mga partner natin kung ano ba talaga yung gusto natin. We are always performing in front of them wearing a mask up until such time na makatagpo tayo ng isang tao that would accept yung totoong tayo, yung walang maskara. And that's just start of a chain of events na hindi nagugustuhan ng dalawang in a relationship na tao. Because andyan na yung lies, andyan na yung katanungan, andyan na yung identity crisis, so on and so forth. Well, if you have a desire problem, you could book a free clarity session so that we could check if we could work together towards your common goal. This is your lifestyle coach, Mark. Have a good day.